I spent 100 days completing the Animal Companions Challenge, travelling across harsh deserts and wintry tundras in search of animals in need of rescue. Some were easy to find, but others not so much. Every rescue had a purpose, and every day pushed survival to the limit. This is 100 days of Animal Companions, let's get into it. Here we are gamers, day 0, and I'm really excited for this challenge. Whilst we get set up with some basic tools, let me explain what this challenge actually is. So we've got 4 core survival challenges. One is no killing a single animal in the 100 days. That means no cows for leather, so there's no easy route to enchanting. Number 2, no eating meat, so we're going to need to survive purely off of what we can farm. 3, no bed from killing sheep, so we're going to need to get creative to get a good night's sleep. And finally, 4, we must build habitats for all the animals we rescue. The animals of Minecraft are in trouble. Blocky people with swords and axes keep arriving, so we're here to save them. These are the endangered species. I'll aim to rescue 2 of each and help to repopulate the world by breeding them and increasing their numbers. Okay, so we have our basic tool set up now. I'm just going to gather the rest of this coal to make sure we've got plenty. Heading down a little bit. I want to see if I can find some iron, but there are zombies down here. I'll just deal with him. Oh, there's lava blocking our path this way. Okay, I found a little bit more coal, so I'm definitely just going to mine up all of this before we carry on. Oh god, there's a creeper down there. No thank you. Okay, let's head out. I don't think we're going to find what we need in that cave. We did see a sheep, but obviously as part of the challenge, we cannot kill him for his wool. We're going to make our first bow, and I've come across this like river cave, which is very cool. Can see copper. Ooh, there's some iron over here. Let's just grab this. Sadly, just 1 piece. And then right by the entrance, there is a little bit more. I'm just going to grab this. So that's 3. So that's a pickaxe. So I'm happy with that. Oh, 4. Okay, well, that's a pickaxe and a shield. So I'm very happy with that. Let's see what else we can find. There is another one of these like river caves. It's getting dark though, so we're going to go in here and I'm just going to mine up what I can see. So there's quite a bit of copper here. Got some more coal, which is really good. We need again as much of this as we can possibly find. Oh, that was a huge vein of coal. We've got loads now. So we're going to make a furnace and we're going to smelt up our resources that we found so far. Like I say, it's now dark, but I think we're quite protected where we are. Let's smelt up this copper and this iron while we wait here, and I'm just going to make some doors because there is some ores at the bottom of the like little pool here. Okay, so we've got our 4 pieces of iron now, which is excellent, and we'll get the rest of this copper smelting. I'm going to make some shears because if we find wool, like from a sheep, that'll be much more useful to us right now. And we're obviously going to do a shield. I'm going to create some copper armor because I actually think it looks really cool. I just wish it was a little bit more protective. But yeah, I love it. It looks so cool. And then we're going to do some copper tools, even though technically they are basically the same level as stone. They do look a lot cooler. Let's get rid of those. So I'm just looking over the edge here and I can see that there's some iron down here. I can't see any mobs. I mean, we do have our shield as well if we need it. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I can't see any mobs. There are some yellow dots on the map, which means there are some nearby, but they're just not interested in this area. So, I mean, that's absolutely fine by me. There's a little bit more here, so we're just going to jump up and grab this bit here. Oh, there's another bit hidden. That's good. So that's 3 bits. I think that makes 7 in total when we grab that bit. So it's day 1 and we are going to head back out. Luckily, I came across some sheep almost immediately, and that is exactly why I wanted to do the shears. So we can now craft our bed, which is very exciting. It makes me feel so much safer knowing I have my bed. Obviously, we can't kill the sheep for meat, so we're going to need to figure out food. I've been chopping down trees for apples, which has been keeping us going for now. Did also find another little cave here, so I'm going to grab this piece of iron that I can see. Sadly, it is just the 1. There is a little bit more here. Again, just the 1. Back in the boat and we came across some sugarcane, which I'm absolutely grabbing and taking with us. I come across some dogs and they're so cute, but obviously I don't have any bones. I can't take them with me. That would have been a really good start. They are so cute. Okay, it's starting to get dark again. I haven't really come across anything too exciting. I'm going to stop in this little cave, I think. Obviously I have my bed now, which is great, but we're going to make a little base camp here for the night so that I can smelt some of the stuff that we've got. So we've got 9 iron altogether, plus the 1 bit left over. So we're not doing too badly. Start of day 2, and we're going to make an iron pickaxe. I'm going to keep the rest of the iron for now. Let's go see what we can find. Obviously, I need to find the perfect location to get started with our like animal haven. Came across some spruce, so we're going to chop down some of these trees to make sure that we can start getting the spruce wood, but also we want the saplings. Oh, hello. Good morning. Do not kill a sheep, please. I am going to do my best to not let mobs kill animals as well. That's the main aim, is to keep as many animals safe as possible. Oh, look, there's a little baby. Oh my god, there's more wolves and there's foxes. I want all of the animals now. I don't have any bones. That's so annoying. There's chickens here too. You got any blue eggs for me? No. Okay. I'm going to grab some of these roses as well because I need them to decorate our base. Obviously we can bone meal flowers once we've got them, so I'm going to take these and the peonies too. Sneaky little nether portal here. What have you got for me? Really, I mean, one bit of obsidian, that's fine, we'll take it. Nothing else that exciting. I'm just going to stop here very quickly and we're actually going to make a bucket just so that we can grab anything that we want. I might take this lava. It's actually setting fire to a lot of the forest over here, so we're going to grab this. I've also found some emeralds here out in the wild, so we're just going to try and chop it down, mine it out. I think the copper pickaxe destroys them rather than lets you mine them, so let's try this one with the iron pickaxe. Yeah, there we go. Well, I'm gonna have to chuck something to keep it. Maybe we'll get rid of, what should we get rid of? The wool. We don't need the other bit of wool. It's super dark now, so I'm gonna take a very precarious sleep on the edge here. Day 3, let's have an apple to get us started, and we are gonna head off to find this location to start building our base. Come across this stunning plains area here. There is animals everywhere. There's a lovely lake and a village close by. So I think this might be a good start. There's also a massive mine area over here, which does seem to go quite far down. So I think we have found the location. We have claimed this area. Our bed is down, our crafting table and our furnaces. We're going to get started on our first little farm area because food is going to be important. We obviously have no other source other than what we farm. So we're going to need to get that going nice and early. Finding a few. This place is absolutely covered in grass and will need a lot of clearing. There we go. We've got a majority of that area done now. And there we go. The last 2. I'm going to set up some chests so that we can start organizing because we've got a pretty full inventory. I've tried to be really careful of everything that I brought with us. Day 4, let's get cracking on with getting some of the sugarcane planted. Obviously we want to get on with enchanting as soon as possible. There's going to be a lot of building, so we're going to want tools as soon as possible. We're going to head over to the village that's right near our base. Of course we're going to steal all of their hay bales. We need to make sure we are feeding ourselves. They also have some crops. They've got carrots, which is massive. What else have they got? More carrots and wheat. Oh, and they do have potatoes as well. That is excellent. So that is 3 of the main crop types already. We're going to pinch everything that they've got. Ever so sorry, villagers, but we need it more than you do right now. Oh, there's another patch down here. What else have you got? More carrots. Oh, and it looks like we've got beetroot as well. So we've literally got all of the main crop types from this one trip to the village, which is huge. I'm going to use all of those hay bales to make a load of bread as well, because obviously at this point we have not been able to make our own, so we can now survive for quite some time. We've got 62 pieces. I'm going to pinch this bed as well because I love having a travel bed. So, oh my god, there's a cat stuck in the water. Let me save you. Oh my god, it's free. I wish I had fish. Again, I don't have any of the things that I need for the animals we are finding right now. For whatever reason, there is some spiders here. I think maybe they came from a cave underground. Ow. Okay, do not smack me. How rude. But yeah, I'm going to want to take them out because we need string to make leads, and leads are obviously going to be quite crucial for getting animals. So I'm just going to try and take them out without dying, apparently. We now have enough string to make 2 leads, which is really useful, but obviously we need somewhere to put all of these animals. So I'm going to craft some shovels and we're going to get started on terraforming some of this area. The next thing we need to do is plant some trees because we don't have access to a huge amount of wood nearby. So I've gathered so many saplings from chopping down trees on the way. So I'm going to go ahead and create a wood area over on this side just so that we can chop down trees whenever we need them. Getting started with our base build, we're going to put a pathway from where our little house is going to be all the way down to the water. The first proper build we're going to do is a crops area because we need to think about our long-term survival. Next to that, I'm going to use some fences and build our first pen area because we need to start getting these animals. Luckily, I've chosen an area that is already thriving with animals, so we are going to use this wheat and entice some of them back over to our farm area. The first animals we are going to bring into the pens are these 2 sheep here. Let's just make sure we shut the gate and take our leads back. Next, we're going to get started working on our other crop area and our symmetrical pen area. This sheep would like to be part of this pen, but I'm ever so sorry, we do already have sheep. I'm going to put the fence like this, but we will need to put some more dirt there eventually. Start of day 9, and I really want to head down into the mines, check out this big mine area that's right near our base. Let's just get down there. There is lava right here. I think unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to use some of my water and accidentally make it cobble, but that's fine. There is some creepers hiding behind here, so we're just going to try and deal with them. Okay, could your friend also... Oh, do you know what? He's behind the water, he can't get to us, so it is what it is. I'm just going to use some cobble to get up here and grab this iron. That is something we need to get a lot of while we're down here. Also, anything else that we might find useful. I'm going to grab granite because I think we're going to need a lot of granite for the builds. I'm also going to take some diorite because I think we'll need that as well. I'm looking over the edge here. There looks to be a lot of ores down there. There's, again, so much copper. But the main thing we're here for is iron, and I'll also try and grab diamonds as well if I possibly can do. There's loads of iron here, that's exactly what we want. I'm gonna head down a little bit further. Just got some skeletons to deal with before we can do so. As per usual, I'm also gonna grab things like redstone and lapis because A, we're gonna need them, or not necessarily the redstone, but it's also useful for XP. I'm gonna take the dripstone as well because I really want to try another lava farm. There is so much iron down here, so I'm really pleased about that. That'll make our lives a little bit easier. Again, I don't know what they've done with copper. I think since the copper update, they've just gone, yeah, increase the amount of ores that spawn by like 500%. My pickaxe is about to break, like I called that. So we're going to need to make another one. I'm going to have to get a furnace going. I've got 45 iron though, so it's okay. We can just pop that in and smelt that. Just going to like hang around the local area. I do have enough for an iron pickaxe now, so we're just going to see what else we can find. There is a large amount of iron around, so we're going to grab that while we wait for the rest of it to smelt. Now that we've got some of that smelted, we're going to get on and do our iron armor. We're going to do chest plate and a helmet. We're also going to get some leggings done. I also managed to accidentally do 2 helmets for whatever reason because I am an idiot. And then we need to do some more... Why am I getting so confused here? I've just done 2 helmets and 2 leggings. What is wrong with me? That is not right. Okay, so luckily we've got loads of iron, so we're going to smelt the rest of that and we are going to get some boots finally. So we do now have a full set of iron armor. Why that was so difficult, I do not know. Finally, I'm also just going to do an iron sword because you know we're going to need it at some point. We're headed back out now and I'm just going to grab this last little vein of iron that I have found. There's a few bits all around here. I want to make sure we've got all of the iron that we could possibly need. It is probably the most useful resource when it comes to building like not only armor and tools but also some of the like workstations and stuff we need. There is so many skeletons here for whatever reason. They're having a fight between each other and one of them still wants to go for me, so let's just try and deal with these guys. I'm still going to use the rest of my copper sword though. There's no point wasting it. Looking over into this side of the cave, there's a massive dripstone cave here, which is so cool, and I can see diamonds off the edge here. So we're going to head down this way next. Just going to have to deal with this huge amount of zombies that have decided to sit and wait for us. Look at them all. Let's just take these guys all out before we drop down there. Let's go and have a look. I can see multiple diamonds. There's a glow squid over there, but there is a lot of mobs. So let's just deal with this skeleton first. Okay, so we've got 1 diamond here. Very exciting to get our first diamond. And then there is another one here. Don't know if there's any more hidden underneath. Ooh, yes there is. Okay, well 3 is very good to begin with. This squid did not meet any demise through me, I promise. But I am going to take its glow ink sac because I think we can use that for like signs and stuff later. I'm going to throw out my copper sword now because we need the inventory space. And due to the sheer amount of mobs, I think we're going to need the iron sword. Going deeper into the cave here and I've found a mine shaft, which is cool. It's massive. There's lots of redstone, lapis. I'm hoping there will be diamonds. It's also an absolutely huge lava lake down there. Some mobs to take care of. Again, there seems to be a lot of just zombies down here and I'm being absolutely pressed into this corner. Oh, we dropped a potato. But yeah, thank God we swapped over to the iron sword. We are finding some diamonds down here, which is excellent. So there's a couple here. There's another one hidden behind. Always love that. A couple more up here. Very close to the lava here. I don't like it. I was heading back up, but I could hear a pillager, and it's one of those. Are they pillagers or illagers? I don't know what they are, but this is the second time we've seen that voluntary exile thing. It seems to happen quite a lot. Okay, I don't have any way of getting back up because obviously we used the water bucket, so I'm just going to use some granite to get ourselves back up to where our base is. So I managed to get 15 diamonds, which is not too bad, and we got a ridiculous amount of iron, so I'm going to get that smelting because we're going to need, like I said earlier, lots and lots of tools for all of the building that we're going to be doing. I'm going to harvest these as well. We're using this area as kind of like a growing area before they go into the main planters. Oh look, there's a cat stuck in there. Oh my god, it is out of here. We might regret that later actually, but that's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting these carrots planted. We do have a dry strip there, which is obviously too far away from that water block, so I might have to figure that out at some point. Next, we're going to get started on getting some more of our tools upgraded now that we have some diamonds. So we're doing diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword, and I'm going to get a diamond chest plate. Now that we have the other pen sorted, I'm going to go ahead and grab cows. Obviously it's day 12 and we really need to start getting these animals. Obviously these are like the most basic animals, so sorry cows, but you are. So we're just going to make sure that we bring them back and put them into their pen. Some of our animals have houses, but we don't. So the first thing tomorrow, we're going to get started on building our base and we're going to do a lovely little time lapse. Just adding a couple of finishing touches and doing some texturing using polished diorite, and I'm also going to leave a little space at the back for a chimney. We can now move in, so we just need to put a proper floor in, so we're just going to dig out all of this dirt and then we're going to put an oak floor in. Okay, so we can put our bed. We're having our first night's sleep in our cottage. It needs a little bit of work to make it look pretty, so we're just going to put down our basics. We're going to do a nice double bed. It's going to take a little bit of time to get this fully sorted, but we do want to make it a little bit more livable before we go off on our next adventure. Just using slabs here and the fence gates and trapdoors to make a kind of four-poster bed vibe. We're also using glass to obviously fill in our windows. I'm going to get all of our storage organised as well now because we can move into our house. It is a crazy thunderstorm outside though, so do apologise for any loud cracks of thunder. We're going to have our first night's sleep in our proper double bed, which was very comfortable. Now crafted our first ever smoker, which is really useful because we are going to be doing a lot of potatoes, that is for sure. We're also going to grab a blast furnace because we're going to be doing lots of iron and it just makes life so much easier. Next, I'm going to get to work on building the next layer of our planter area. I really want to make sure that we have this kind of tiered approach as you come up towards the cottage. We're just going to grab some of the dripstone and we're going to get a cauldron and we're going to do our lava farm because we're going to need it for all of the smelting and all of the cooking that we're going to do. Next, we're going to head back into the mines for a bit and I really want to go and grab some more resources. We need more diamonds and I also want to see if I can find anything else that is useful for us. There's some skeletons down here in the amethyst geode. Okay, there's quite a few. I wonder if there's a spawner down here. Oh, okay, yeah, jumping down into here was a mistake. I'm going to see if I can just very carefully vault back in. Definitely a spawner right there. Okay, just very carefully. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Oh my god. Okay, they're all fighting each other and I've managed to get out, which is amazing. Let's just patch that hole up and see if I can find where the spawner is. Okay, I think it's beneath us here, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, did not mean to actually fall down into it. Was just trying to get closer. That's fine, that's fine. Let's put that on there to stop any more coming. Oh my god, there is 4 in this small space with us. Luckily those 2 are fighting each other, but these 2 will want to be my friend. Okay, there's 1 down. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, there's still 3 left. Okay, just take my time, take my time. Okay, 1 left, 1 left. Do you think they got us? I am so covered in arrows right now. And there's nothing even that exciting in the chest, but it's fine. We got loads of bones from it and we got a few useful bits, so not a problem. At least we know that it's there for future as well. Back out into the caves. Let's go and see if we can find some more diamonds. Those skeletons are fighting each other, so I'm just going to get what I want and keep away. Oh, okay. Huge cave in here. I can see diamonds all around us. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, let's build up here and we'll go and grab these. I'm just having to like build a little bit of a bridge across to get to these. There isn't any skeletons around, so pray for me that nothing comes and knocks me off. I'm being so careful. There is more skeletons down here though. Look at them all. There is diamonds everywhere. I love these sorts of caves. I get so excited. I'm like, ooh. And then I get attacked. Let's deal with you guys. How many in here? A couple in here. There was the one in the floor. That one had a couple more hidden. Ooh, a few more hidden. Lovely. Excellent. That cave was incredible. We left with 41 diamonds. Our beetroot is starting to grow, so we can harvest what we've got and pop down the seeds. We're really like filling out these areas now. Potatoes, like I mentioned, are going to be one of our main food groups, probably our like 90% of our food groups. So we need to make sure we get this planted as soon as possible. We now have 43 total diamonds, which is really good. So we're going to make the rest of our diamond armor now. So we're going to do helmet, leggings and boots. There we go, guys. We now have full diamond armor and most of our tools. The next thing I want to work on is getting some fish because I want to be able to catch a cat. So we're going to go ahead and do a little fishing time lapse and we're going to try and get as many fish as we possibly can do. So we managed to get 24 cod and 8 of the salmon, and we also managed to get a saddle, which was really cool. So we now have a little bit more of the resources that we need to go on a bit of an animal expedition. So we've got loads of fish, we've got loads of bones, we've got the saddle, and we've got the leads. So let's get out there and see what animals we can start to find. Straight away, we have come across a horse. You can literally see our base in the background. That's how close we are. Horses, there's quite a few in this area. So we're just going to try and tame this one and see whether we can take them back. They really do not want to be our friend. Okay, there we go. We're going to just use a lead and take it back because we're so close. We're literally like 100 odd meters away from the house. And there we go, guys. Horse acquired. Next, I really want to try and find a cat. Now, obviously, we only saw that one cat that got trapped in our pen before. So I'm just at the nearby village, but I can't find one. The trader is here, though. So he's selling emeralds for buckets of milk. So we can grab a couple of those, and then I'm going to use them to buy mangrove logs because I have an idea for what I want to use the mangrove for in the future. So we can get 32 total logs of mangrove. Yeah, I can't find a cat anywhere here, so we might have to figure that one out at a later date. I did come across some more horses though. They are so cute. This one take a little bit of time to be our friend. Okay, I'm going to pop a saddle on him. I'm just going to use him to get around a little bit as well. We are quite far away from base, and obviously I'm looking around everywhere for different animals. It's taken a long time to get across the environment. Okay, so there's a little bit of a jungle biome here. Come on, bringing the horse across the water. There is a new update coming apparently where horses will be able to swim, so that will be cool. I'm going to grab some bamboo as well because I'm going to use it to make scaffolding for builds. Is there a dog over here? Yes, there is. Well, these are like the rusty ones. These are so cute. Okay, so we've got one. Have you got a friend that would like to be our friend? Yes, you do. Well, that's excellent. So that is our first ever wolf acquired. Very exciting. Looks like we've got some more down here as well. Oh, these are like the woods wolves. Okay, have you got another little one hidden somewhere? Yes. I think most of the dog, like the wolf types, tend to be in packs of 2 to 4. I think it's only one of the snowier ones that tends to like spawn on its own. Let's get all of these guys back to our base. Oh my god, I can hear a cat. Hello? Where are you? It's hidden. It fell down the holes. I think that's the same one that was in our pen. Oh my god, it wanted to be our friend. It didn't really have a lot of choice. But we have brought it back, guys. So we've got another horse, a cat, and wolves on that trip. So that was extremely successful, if you ask me. It's the morning of day 23, and it is time that we start building a barn area for our horses. We're going to do like a stable, and this is where that mangrove wood comes in. But we do need to get some oak first. So we're just going to grab that, and we're going to build up our pillars like we normally would do. I'm going to also, I nearly said shave then, strip them. We're going to do quite a typical sort of roof. We're just going to use oak to do the outline of the roof. And then I'm going to use deep slate potentially for the actual roof itself. And then, like I said, we're going to use that mangrove. And I think it's going to give that like red barn effect. It's not as sort of bright red as you would hope, but I think it does a pretty good job. This entranceway did take me a little bit of figuring out, just going back and forth, trying to make it look more like natural and realistic, I suppose. I did swap out the mangrove on the front for oak, and I think that looks a lot better. Okay, guys, and there we go. We have our finished barn. I suppose it's a stable, really, right, for the horses. It is relatively small, but it will do for our purpose. So let's just grab these horses and move them in to their new home. They don't want to come in, and that's because it is not a double wide gate, so let me just fix that. There we go. Perfect. They can get quite high, and I think it's because of the hay bale, so I might move some of those back a little bit. It's a very rainy morning today, but we do need to get working on some of our crops, so we're just going to harvest all of these potatoes and hopefully we have enough now to fill in the whole patch. We also need to do the same for our beetroot, so I'm just going ahead and harvesting this, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this patch. Perfect. That is 2 full crops now. We also have the carrots all done and the wheat too. So we're doing really well on the crops front, and obviously that is very important because it is the only food that we can eat. Speaking of, I do want to make a slightly bigger crop area, so we're going to repeat the process that we've done for the other 2 and make a 3rd area. We also need to have somewhere to put pigs, so I want to make sure that we've got like a 3x3 section as well. This pig was already trying to get in his new pen. He was ready. He knew what was coming. Next day we finished off what we had already started. It was starting to get dark and obviously very rainy, and I realized here I've done the logs right up to the end on this one and I think it looks so much better, so I went ahead and replaced this along this whole line. Cows obviously were trying to escape during this process, and in the end I got very frustrated with them. He really wanted to escape. We did have to get the leads and get them all back in and tie them up while I finished this off. I also did the same for the sheep pen, just to make sure that it's all symmetrical. This did also make the crop areas bigger on the top, which is good because it means we can move the water slightly, and then we've got a full hydrated patch. So it all worked out actually in the end. It was a lot smarter move to change it around like that. The next day we decided to head out. We obviously need to keep going out and finding these animals. While I was out wandering, I came across a lava pit that was setting the nearby area on fire, and as part of this obviously we are doing animal conservation. I didn't want anything bad to happen to any nearby animals, so we turned it into an obsidian patch, which could be useful for future. I did also find some pigs while I was out wandering, and luckily I had some carrots on me, so we're going to lead them back to base. Obviously we built that pen ready to go for them, so there we go guys, we have now acquired pigs as well. That's a lot of the like basic farmyard animals sorted. I did go ahead and breed the pigs as well, because as part of this we're obviously wanting to increase the numbers of the animals, so we have now got a baby pig, which is so cute. We're heading back out again. There is a lot of that in this video. I'm always around traveling everywhere trying to find these animals. I did come across a turtle beach and there's 4 of them here, and I did mark it on my map. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that because I'll need silk touch to be able to get their eggs, because you can't attach a lead to a turtle. Plus it was a really long way. Found this really cool area as we headed towards the desert. I'm in search of a camel from the desert, so let's see if we can find one. I did come across a shipwreck as well. I'm gonna jump down there and check what it's got. Oh my god, is that pufferfish? Now, does that count as killing an animal when it's attacked me like that? I didn't really have a lot of choice. But we're gonna grab what we've got from inside here. There's a bit of emeralds and some iron and stuff. I'm getting trapped on this door and I cut my health. I can't get out. Oh my god, swim, 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 swim. Jesus. Okay, well we've got a lot of bread, so it's fine. What an awful trip that was. It wasn't really worth it. Let's see what else we can find in this other side, because I think there's often 2 chests. Okay, well we got some little bits, but again, nothing really that exciting. Okay, so we've made it to the desert and we're on a lookout for a camel. This is quite a big desert area, so I'm quite hopeful. I'm going to steal all of this sandstone as well, because we're going to want to build a desert themed habitat for the camel. So we're going to need to grab as much of that as we can. It's very cool here. I did catch a little bunny on a lead. And we do have a camel, which is exciting. I'm a bit nervous because I'm now going to have to get them all the way back to our base, and we are quite far away. I love the camels though, they are so cool. Yeah, this is the current state of affairs. We're just dragging them across the water. Obviously it is nighttime now, so I'm going to pop our bed down and sleep. I do want to go and visit that village, so I'm just going to tie the animals up here. This will hopefully keep them safe while I go and have a bit of a loot. Hello, iron golem. A few more emeralds and our bundle, which is really useful because we are ending up carrying loads of stuff with us, so glad to have that in our possession. There's a cow here. I do like these cows. I think they're really cute, and I love the Highland cows as well. I can't kill a Highland cow, but we're going to try and take him back as well. Ow. Oh, I do apologise, sir. Okay, I think if we just, yeah, that should work. Oh my god, the rabbit, the rabbit, the rabbit. Get back here, get back here. Oh my god. What a weird little menagerie of animals we now have. But yeah, let's get back in the boat and head back to base. Shouldn't be too bad getting them back there in the daytime. Such a long way. I've needed to have another sleep. We're really close, but I don't want any more animals spawning, or any more mobs spawning, sorry. But it is now the morning of day 32 and we've made it back to base with our camel, and we also got a bonus rabbit, which wasn't intentional. We do need to build a camel enclosure now, so I'm just going to go ahead and use all of the sandstone, sand, cactuses, bits that we found while we were at the desert and try and build a camel enclosure. Come on, look, I built it just for you. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, they need to go for now. Okay, he's in. He's in. You are now free. Enjoy your... He took that too literally. Get back in here. Okay, so I think they can climb up that ledge. So let's do a double fence and double gate. Okay, yep, that's solved it. Let's grab the bunny next and pop him in the enclosure as well. Are you joking? How have you managed that? Okay, I'm going to use more sandstone and block off these bits. I guess they can jump like 2 blocks high, which is really cool. I didn't know that. We're also going to make the enclosure just a little bit bigger in this back corner. Just feel like it's a little bit tight for quite a large camel to live. Okay, so that should be okay. Are you... Okay, he definitely can jump 2 blocks. I didn't realise that that meant that he can get out and the rabbit is getting hit by the cactus. Honestly, this is so hard to do. Okay. I think we've nailed it. He's laying down. He's not going anywhere. I think we're done. I do want to decorate a little bit more, especially now I've had to remove some of the internal decorations. So we're just going to use some leaves here and create like a shaded area. I do feel like they would maybe want that, but that's what we've got. And he's now sitting on top of the pole. That's absolutely fine. He looks happy as Larry in there. We do already have 2 of the wolf variants. We've got the rusty and the woods wolf, but I'm going to head out to a local tiger biome and see if I can find some of the other variants. Have found a azalea tree here, which does mean that there is a lush cave underneath. So we're going to dig down. I really shouldn't just dig in a straight line. Oh, that was lucky. But yeah, we're going to keep digging down to see whether we can find the lush cave. I am just going to grab this iron while we are here as well. There was quite a little vein there. Here we go. We're quite far above the cave by the looks of it, but that looks huge in there. That looks so cool. Okay, let's just use these edges to kind of dig down and make ourselves a little stairway. Ooh, there's like a mine shaft in here as well. That's super cool. We're going to jump down even further. Oh, I can see diamonds. We're going to grab any diamonds that we come across, and I would love to get an axolotl while we're here. There's a huge amount of diamonds up here in this corner, which is so cool. So I'm just going to grab every single one of these. Okay, can we find an axolotl? Can find lots more diamonds though. I'm going to make some shears because we're going to want to take some of the plants here to be able to decorate our axolotl enclosure. There's a lot of slime down here as well, so I'm just going to deal with the lime jellos very quickly. There is so many diamonds down here, like in massive groups as well. It's so good. I can see an axolotl here, which is so exciting. Oh, I think because my inventory was full, I threw the full bucket of water. Okay, so we managed to get one axolotl, and I'm going to try and grab this other one here if we don't get murdered by a skeleton while I'm doing it. I'm trying to do animal conservation. After spending a couple of days down in the lush cave, we are now back on the surface and we're going to keep searching for more wolf variants. That skeleton is having a really bad time of it. Okay, we found one of the black wolves. Please be my friend. Oh my god, it was my friend with 1 bone. Amazing. Have you got a friend somewhere? Perfect, here we go. Come out from under the tree. Oh my god, I accidentally hit it. It's angry with me. It's really cross with me. Run, 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 run. Oh my god, it's still coming for me. Oh, it's my... Oh, okay. Yeah, I made multiple angry. My friend of the dog is trying to save us. Let's just build up here. Oh, I think my dog killed one of them. I don't want mine to get killed. Okay, well my dog is now up on the other platform. But that one is really cross. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're just going to make a run for it because my dog will teleport to me and hopefully the other one will just stop being enraged and chasing us. Luckily, I did manage to come across some more. Our dog is still with us. Hopefully this one wants to be my friend. I'll press the right button this time. Okay, there we go. We now have 2 black wolves. Let's get the frick out of here. Look, here's the Highland cows. They are so cute. I'd love to be able to take them with us, but that is such a long way. We did also come across some of the pale wolves, so I'm so excited. We managed to get 2 more variants of the wolves while out on this journey. Okay, so we've managed to get 2 of them as well. So look at that. We've now got 2 of each. I'm so happy. Okay, let's work our way back towards base. I'm pretty sure that you can get other wolves in this biome as well. Yeah, the ashen ones. No freaking way. Okay, you can be our friend. Have you got another one that wants to come with us? It's the same button to place torches as it is to, like, feed the bones, so I keep accidentally throwing torches at them. But at our last bone, we managed to get the last ashen wolf. So that is pretty insane. I'm so happy with that. We can't even, like, boat across the ice because they just keep teleporting to us, but look at them all. That is so freaking cool. Okay, we're nearly back now. We are nearly back to base. Oh my god, look at them all teleport to us. That is the coolest thing. I'm so happy we managed to get all of them. I'm going to put them outside, like out the front for a few minutes because we're going to need to build a proper kennel for all of these wolves. I'm just going to get them all together. Yeah, one of the ashen wolves followed us in. Let's just get them all together and then, yeah, we're going to need to build a lovely kennel for these guys. We're going to do it just here and we're going to jump into a little time lapse for this build. Started off by clearing the area. We needed to make sure we had quite a large flat area. This did take quite some time to get it all evened out. I also needed some more wood, so we went on a little bit of a tree chopping spree. I made a new diamond pickaxe because mine was getting low and then headed back down into the mines because I knew I was going to need to get some granite and also some diorite to work on this build. Now, we've gathered all of the resources that we need, and the first iteration I built of this I absolutely hated. It looked like a huge ham and cheese house, and it was not at all what I wanted, so we rebuilt it. I took off all of that top layer, took off all the roofs. It does look a lot better, but I think we're going to need to go around and replace all of this granite with spruce, so I'm going to jump straight to the finished product. So this is what we're looking like. I'm so much happy with it. We've got the little pens, we've got some roofs with like the leaves and everything to make it look more natural, and so I'm just finishing it off with a couple of fences. We're going to make some cauldrons and some levers so that we can make some little bed areas and some bowls for the dogs. I do need to get some more wool to finish off the beds for the pens, so I'm just going out and shearing a couple of sheep. Then we can make the carpets and I'm just going to pop them down and finish off these pens. Oh, if I can put them in the right place. I'm also going to make a small cat area inside the house because the cat won't be going outside. I'm going to keep the cat inside. I saw someone using the bamboo scaffolding to make like a cat tree and I absolutely love that. So we've done a little one of those in the corner of our house. It's time to move all of the dogs into their brand new kennel. So we're just going to put them in pairs into each of the pens. Oh my god, it's so cute. Welcome to your new home, guys. I hope you enjoy. There we go. We've actually got 4 pens and we've got 5 of the variants. So at some point we're going to need to figure that out. Obviously we found our axolotls as well. So it is now time for me to build a area for them. This is one of the builds I've been super excited for. I'm going to dig down in this corner here because there is a little bit of a cave already here that we blocked in earlier. I think it will make a really like good starting point for a little pond, lush cave area just underneath the ground here. I'm just creating some extra slabs and everything for the decorations. We're using andesite for the stairs, and then I'm going to need to go ahead and clear out quite a big area for this pond pool area to live. I'm using the slabs and stairs to kind of decorate around the edge to make a natural looking pool area, putting some in the ground as well and a little bit of dirt too. I'm just going to add some stairs in the wall here for a little bit of depth variation, and then we're going to use dirt to block off this right hand side so that we've just got our little cave area. Next we need to add some water in because obviously we need somewhere for our axolotls to be able to swim. But there we go, guys. There is the finished axolotl area. It's like a little cave, and then you go down into our lush cave area. I'm so happy with it. It turned out exactly how I was hoping it would do. We've got all the little details, the clay, the azalea bushes, so I'm very happy with it. We need to go ahead and pop our little axolotls into their pool. I do need to go and get the other 2 colours, but I am so happy they've now got somewhere nice to live. I decided to head straight back down to that lush cave we found so that we can try and find the other colours because I'd like to get that finished off. Oh my god. I've been here 5 seconds. What the hell? I mean, there's one of the axolotls that we wanted. Poor thing. I don't think you can get it unless it's like fully in the water, but Christ almighty, that was a insane rescue. You see, this is why we're here. Okay, that's all of the creatures dealt with. There's just one more skeleton here. I just need to find one of the white ones. I think they're called cyan, technically. I'm going to grab anything that I find as well that's useful, grab some iron, and if we find any more diamonds, I'll absolutely take them. Yep, there's a nice little chunk just here. I don't know what it is about this cave down here, but the veins are absolutely huge, full of diamonds. Come across this lava cave and I can see so many diamonds down here, but I just need to be very careful. Lava's actually one thing I'm really afraid of in this game. I just hate it. I get so scared being anywhere near it. Having a skeleton near us right now is the last thing that we want. Please die. You can go in the lava. I'm fine with that. I think I need to get my shield out. Okay, perfect. Let's just grab these diamonds. Little stack of 3 here, and then there's another little few here by the looks of it. And there's a couple more above us here. There is more hidden as well, so we're going to grab all of these. Does make coming... Oh my god, so many. It does make coming down into the lava a little bit more worth it. I'm having to like bridge across it as well, and my finger is so tightly pressed on the shift key, I cannot tell you. We'll just grab these last couple of diamonds, and then I'm going to very carefully make my way back up to the top. I am going to remember just to grab my water as well. So I did have another look around. I couldn't find the last axolotl, so we're going to head back up to the surface now. Ooh, what is that? Is that a woodland mansion? I'm just going to like jump up here and get a better look. Oh my god, it is. I've only ever done one woodland mansion, and that was with Joe, so I am absolutely terrified. I really can't decide whether I should go in or not. There's already a few zombies at the front door. A few? There's a lot. Door, please get away from me. Disruptive Builds always says, you filthy mongrels. He's Australian, this is my favourite thing. You can get in the boat, you make nice easy killing. I'm going to be really cautious, and I'm going to see what I can find. I'm going to mark my way, and if we get overwhelmed or something, we can go back. There's nothing too exciting so far. It looks like they're like farming stuff. Oh yeah, and there's like illagers in here as well, isn't there? Oh god, and I'm blowing up the mansion. I've been here 5 minutes. Yeah, I thought there was... Are they illagers? I don't know what they are. They hit hard though with those axes. Okay, ow, ow. It's so hard because when they hit you, it knocks you, and so you can't... Like, it shakes the camera. Okay, well we are taking quite a lot of damage. Let's just quickly recover some of our health. There's a sneaky chest hidden here, although nothing too exciting, and there's a skeleton trying to attack us while we're looking in it. Oh my god, I'm so panicking right now. Okay, there's a chest room in there, but there is quite a few... Okay, yeah. Nice big chunk ripped out of the floor again. I can hear so many mobs all around me. Okay, is there another chest behind here? Resin. Okay. A golden apple. I don't ever really use them, but I know they are valuable for people if you do like the villager method. Okay, we've been forced back to the front door, but I do actually want to go up to the 2nd level now, so I'm just dealing with this guy, but god, they smack me so hard. Let's just take a second. Let's just recompose ourselves. Okay, I'm going to put my bed down and set my respawn point, because if any, like, we're getting smacked a lot. If we die, I want to be able to come straight back to my bed and get my stuff. Okay, there's a lot of mobs here. I'm blowing just so many chunks in the floor of this mansion. Okay, please die. We didn't find anything in the previous chest room. They're all empty, so I think they'll be the same here. I did check, but I didn't see anything. What is this room? Okay. I'm going cauldron. You know, weird potions and stuff in here. Who knows? My shield like goes on regen. Oh my god, it's right in my face. Oh, they do so much damage to us. Oh, we broke their axe, I think. There's so many of them. Okay, I'm looping around. I need to regen some health. Yeah, come and get in the boat. That worked really well for us last time. Okay, I'm just going to regen some health. They can't get out of the boat once they're in it, and then we can just deal with them at our own pace. Just calm, deep breaths. I'm actually going to take my boat with me, because that might be, you know, a strat for dealing with them. Like, we put the boat down, we can attract him over, and then get him in the boat. And then he can't hit us. I mean, he can still hit us, but we've got a lot more control over that. Come on, in the boat. Oh, perfect. Okay, zombies as well. Oh, we've got a skeleton and a zombie in the boat. Very nice. Yeah, I don't want the skeleton getting us in between. Yeah, see, because they can still shoot you from the boat as well. Ooh, oh my god, there's a library. That means we can get books. We have not been able to get books because we couldn't kill any cows for leather. This is huge. I didn't even know they had books and libraries in the mansions. That's so cool. There's so many. I'm taking every single one of these. We might actually be able to do enchanting now. That is so exciting. So we got a good stack of books there. That's awesome. Just going to keep pushing forward. There's loads more books in here, but there is a lot of mobs. I can hear them. Okay, get in my lovely boat. Yeah, zombies, you can get in the boat. That's fine. You just deal with the skeleton. The zombie had a sword. That's fine. We're all good. Oh, okay. Well, we blew a hole in the second floor now, which is not ideal. There is loads more books in here, though. Loads more books. Okay, I would like to grab as many as we possibly can, just to be on the safe side. We might as well take them while we can. Okay, if you could just, you know, get in the boat. If I could put it down. Okay. No, in the boat. In the boat. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, when they're in the boat, it's a good, like, we can have a breather. Zombie villager as well. Shit, that I need to repair that. Oh my god. Run round, run back round to the boat. Okay, get in the boat. Let me eat a jacket potato. What the frick is that? In the boat, please, sir. What? Can he do magic? What even is that? No, you're supposed to get in the boat. Oh my god, I have no idea what he's doing. Oh my god, what are those things? This is chaos, I don't know what's going on. I've got hardly any hearts. Oh my god, no way. Oh. And that is why I wanted to put my bed down. I'm so freaking glad that I did that. Luckily, we died actually quite near to the staircase, so I'm just going to grab all of my stuff, and we need to get to some kind of like safe point so I can put my armor back on. Okay, where is my sword? They are terrifying little creatures and so like annoying to hit. I'm going to patch this hole up as well so we do not fall through there again. We caught him in the boat. We caught him in the boat. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He dropped a totem on dying. Oh my god. Right, these little things just need to leave me alone now. Okay, we're fine. We are absolutely fine. It's just one left, I think. Okay, well that was absolutely crazy. I have never seen one of those before. I'm gonna have to look up what they are. When me and Joe played, I do not remember there being one of those in our woodland mansion. Oh my god, there's another one. Run away, run away, run away. I'm running, I'm speeding away, I'm going. Oh shit, this is up another floor. That's probably not a smart idea. We're gonna keep using the boat, and it seems like that thing has not like chased after us. Okay, so we've made it back down to the front. I'm actually just gonna go. I'm gonna go because we've got the Totem of Undying and we've got all of the books. I don't think there's anything else in there that is worth like dying for. It's so annoying because we now have the ability to enchant and I have lost all my levels, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay, oh, there's the chestnut wolves are here. Nora is here. Have you got a little friend, Nora? Oh my god, you do. There we go. So we have 2 chestnut wolves. So this trip, whilst absolutely insane, was so worth it. We're going straight home. I'm going to get Nora into the new pen. I really do need to now figure out how I'm going to extend this pen because we've got extra dogs everywhere now. But that is 6 different wolf variants, guys, so I'm really pleased with that. Obviously, we managed to get some diamonds from that while we were out. We got another one of the axolotls, and obviously we got all of the books and everything. Oh my god, where did I just chuck? What is going on today? Oh my god. Where is the axolotl? She's on the roof. Oh my god. Right, I can... Oh my god, I forget they speed when they're on a lead, don't they? Right, I can get them on a lead and I can get her over to the pen. Oh my god. Today has just been a chaotic day of Minecraft. Okay, please come this way. I've got a lovely pool for you. That's it. Get in with your friends. There we go. Beautiful. But yeah, as I was saying, we managed to get some decent stuff from that, and obviously we can now do enchanting, which is crazy. I just need to clean up the water. There is literally water falling from the side of my house right now. Jesus. Now that we have the book sorted, I'm going to go ahead and start working on our enchanting table. We can do all of the bookshelves. I just need to go and find some more obsidian. I was just having a little look as an overview of our base so far, and I've realised it's day 55 and we do not have a chicken coop, which is crazy. So that is the thing that I'm going to work on next. I need a bit of calm after all of that chaos that we just went through. I'm going to do a kind of chicken coop house in the middle, and then we're going to build a fence at the front so that we can have an outside area for the chickens as well. I'm going to strip the logs here just to keep in touch with all of the other buildings that we have. Gonna finish building off the frame here using the oak logs. Obviously stripping that to make sure that it matches. And then I'm going to just use oak and some oak fences to make the edges of the build, and then we're going to use an andesite roof. I want it to look quite simple. We've got the basic framework done. We're going to go sleep and then start again the next day. We're using oak stairs for the roof because I want it again to look quite simple, and then just using the logs on the top. I'm going to use coarse dirt to make some kind of patches in the grass because I feel like chickens would obviously be pecking at the ground. Obviously we're going to need some leaves to decorate, so I'm just going to go and grab some, and then we're going to kind of trail them off the side of the roof like this. Okay, so we kind of got the finished look here a little bit. I'm just going to grab some grass because I think that would look nice just randomly kind of put around in the interior part of the chicken coop as well. Gonna pop some like barrels and stuff just to add a little bit of interest in here, and again some more leaves. Never go wrong with adding more leaves. There are some chickens nearby, so I'm just gonna grab some seeds, and we are gonna grab this chicken here and this chicken here. Come on, come and see what I've built for you. There we go. Aren't you so lucky? Look at that. We're also going to breed the chickens as well, as like I say, as part of animal companions, we want to make sure we are breeding the animals. There we go, a little baby chick. Just checking in our case because we do have some blue eggs, so we might as well see whether we can get any blue chicks. Or grey chicks, but sadly we didn't get a single one. That's absolutely fine though. Oh, there's a chicken accidentally got in with the sheep as well. Let's just put him in with the others. There you go, we've added your new friend for you. Okay, so let's head back out. We do need to find some more of these animals that are remaining as part of the challenge. While I was out, I remembered also we do still need some obsidian, and I managed to find some near that pool, although one, of course, ended up in the lava. We managed to grab the remaining bits we need for our enchant table. I'm out looking around these herds of horses because I did see a donkey earlier. Yeah, here he is. That's perfect. So we're going to grab him on a lead and take him back with us. I think there is a second one actually. Hang on. Yeah. Let's take both of them because obviously then we can breed them. We're going to pop them here for now and I will need to build them a pen. Next, we're going to get started on our enchant table because we managed to get that last piece of obsidian. We're going to put that right next to the base, and again I'm going to just kind of pop it down, and we're going to figure out how to get down as many of these bookshelves as possible. We want 15 for the highest level of enchants available. I'm just going to pop them around like that. I'm going to do a little bit of decoration, probably won't do too much here. Maybe we'll just do some little pillars around the outside. We're obviously going to strip those so that they match the rest of the builds, and then we are going to use trapdoors to create a kind of roof. We're going to use plants to decorate, so we're going to use some of the leaves here. I really like how it helps blend it into the environment. I'm going to pop some gates along the front here for a little bit of interest, and then some lanterns to finish it off. I'm pretty happy with that. We do really need to get Silk Touch. That is like the main thing that we need, and it would be good to get Fortune. I would also like to do an anvil, but we don't have enough iron right now. I have been meaning to finish off this third like farm patch over here, so I've just gone ahead and broken my hoe. So I've gone ahead and made a diamond hoe, which might seem insane, but we're doing quite a lot of farming. So we're going to go ahead and plant some of the pumpkins and melons over in this section as well. Okay, so the crops are looking okay. I think we'll go ahead and do another layer of wheat over on this right hand side. But yeah, as we have run out of iron, I'm going to head back into the mines and we're going to go gather loads of iron and any more resources that we find along the way. Finding a decent bit of iron, which is exactly what we need. I can't believe we've completely run out. There is absolutely loads of it, so I'm very happy to be grabbing every last bit. Obviously there's diamonds as well, but there is creepers trying to stop us from stealing them. Oh dear, not a problem. We'll just go back and grab these diamonds. I'm also taking gold because we're going to want to make golden carrots for our donkeys, so I'm just grabbing that. There is every single ore available in this section. Another big chunk of diamonds here. What's that for? 6? Not bad at all. We will take it. I'm also grabbing any lapis or redstone because I need to get my levels back up, seeing as we died in the woodland mansion. It's the next day now and we've headed out to the lush cave area because I remember that we've got the zombie spawner here and I'm going to see if I can use it to gain some XP quickly. It's a little bit time consuming waiting for them to like come to us. Okay, well, we did a little bit. We got a few levels, but I am getting pretty bored in there. I finally managed to find the other axolotl. We went across to the part of the lush cave and managed to find the final axolotl. Also finding loads more diamonds. It's unbelievable the amount of diamonds in this lush cave. Honestly, it's crazy. Just grab all of you. I've gone back to where that skeleton spawner was as well, and I've built a kind of little kill hole. And we're just basically killing a load of skeletons in the hope that we can also get some more levels up. Back home from our mining trip and we can go and put our final axolotl into the pool. I don't think you can actually get the blue one other than through breeding though. Gonna smelt some of this iron and add our diamonds back to the pot. We've got nearly 2 stacks of diamonds, so I'm pretty happy with that. We also now have enough iron to be able to go ahead and build our anvil because I would like to be able to do name tags because Nora needs her name tag. There we go, Nora. You are named and you belong. No, don't go. Okay. We headed back out and we're trying to find grove biomes, and this one is insane. There's a village right next to the Pale Forest where the grove is. So very, very cool. Oh, there's more books in here. I never thought about trying to find librarian villagers, but that's fine. This is a really weird village. It's like built right on the edge of a pale forest. I mean, it looks insane, but it is quite scary. It's the snowy wolf we're looking for, and apparently they're quite rare. I mean, the grove biome itself is quite rare. I definitely can't see one out there. Ooh, there's a little pool just inside the pale forest. Sneaky. Oh, there's a creaking. These creep me out. If anyone knows Doctor Who, the Weeping Angels, it's exactly that. When you turn your back, they move. It's so creepy. Oh, the Iron Golem's getting in on it. Yeah, mess him up. Doesn't really seem to be doing a lot. Oh, okay, so the tree must be behind us somewhere. Okay, let me give you a hand. Oh my god, I hit the golem. I hit the golem. Oh my god, he's mad at me. Oh my god, he's so mad at me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I was trying to hit the thing. Okay, we're gonna have to go out of the roof, which is insane. This poor villager is like, what is going on in my house? Okay, well, it looks like the golem is going for him again. I don't know if I can make... Oh god, it's coming for me. Okay, well, that's where it's linked to. So if I've got my axe, I can just chop down the whole tree, can't I? Ooh, that's cool. Okay, well, we can just destroy that and it should kill the creaking, right? Well, that was very cool. Scary, but very cool. Over the other side here, I can see another area that looks like grove. So I'm just going to head up there. It looks a bit bigger than the other bit that we just saw. Okay, I'm working my way carefully, not very, around the edge of the mountain. The totem of undying giving me way too much confidence. God, this is so treacherous. How am I... A dog's not going to spawn up here, surely. Maybe through here? Okay, well, we didn't find one, so I'm going to continue adventuring on. Did find another bundle, which is appreciated because we always end up with so much stuff. Okay, we've gone back to base and I've managed to put away everything that we've got, and I'm just having a little look what you can even do with that resin. We can just make a block of resin, that's great. But we're going to go ahead and put little signposts on all of the dog pens to make sure that they are clearly labelled of all of the different dog variants that we've been able to find. That's really cool. I was going to make them glow, I didn't realise there was a little advancement for that. I've really got it in my head that I want to get all of the variants now, so we headed back out and we managed to find some of these spotted wolves. There's a huge amount of them here, so we're going to take 2 of these back as well. Come on, be my friend. Thank you. I'd love to take all of them, but we can't put all of them in the base. Oh, there's a donkey here as well. Well, we don't need you, mate. We've already got loads. And also brown chickens. Oh, if they've got some brown eggs, that would be appreciated. Okay, so I've come across this really weird village. It's spawned like halfway in this ravine, and there's buildings at the top and there's buildings at the bottom. So yeah, we're just going to work our way down there and see if we've got anything cool that we want to loot. The dogs just yeeted themselves off the side with me there. Hope you're both okay. It's starting to get dark though. I'm a bit concerned about that, but it'll be okay. It'll probably be fine. This is where the portal is. The dogs are coming up with me, which is good. Oh, there's a cat here. I don't have any bloody fish on me. Okay, well, I'm just going to see if I can find... Yeah, there's the chest. Okay, I can't get into it. I think it's obviously blocked in. Let's just dig it out a little bit. Okay, some glistening melon. A few little bits of obsidian, we'll take it. Have I just released lava? Oh my god, I have. Oh my god. I am so sorry to anyone that lives up this mountain. But me and my dogs are out of here. Come on, quick. We're just gonna sleep on the side of the mountain and then very quickly... Oh, dog's doing a spin. But we're gonna very quickly get out of here. I'm gonna put them on leads because when they're swimming and you're on the boat, sometimes if you go too far, the teleportation thing doesn't work properly. And so you end up looking something like this. Heading back to base now because we really need to get working on some of these other animals. Ow. Let's go and put the spotted wolves into the kennels for now. Like I say, I really do need to also finish building the other half of the kennels. There's actually so much still that I want to do. Like the days are going by so quickly. We can say hi to Nora quickly. But yeah, I want to get bees and we're going to need silk touch for that, which I'm still not getting in the enchant table. So yeah, I'm trying to keep everything neatly decorated, adding, you know, so many bits and bobs going on at all times. But we are doing everything that we possibly can to get this challenge completed. I'm just going to go ahead and get some more oak because we need to build an enclosure for the bees. I have a backup plan for the bees, which I think is what we're going to have to lean into, but we'll see. I want to build a kind of bee greenhouse, so we're just going to get a load of sand, get that smelting, and we'll jump into a time lapse for the build. So this is our finished bee area. I've popped down some scaffolding in the hopes that we do manage to get silk touch and we can get some beehives. And then I'm just going to decorate it. However, I can hear, oh my god, they're in the camel enclosure. Oh my god, I'm going to have to carefully take these guys out. They always come at the worst possible moment, don't they? Please die. Oh my god, he shot the camel. He shot the camel. How dare you? Oh my god, the camel's fine. The camel is fine. There is another one though. Oh, he's in with the pigs this time. Excellent. I'm trying not to like hit the pigs myself. Christ almighty. Just can't catch a break in this video, can we? Going back to our bee area, I'm just going to decorate it with some lanterns and loads of plants because that is something that I'm going to use for our backup plan. It's starting to look really cute in there though. I'm really obsessed with it. Pop down some azalea bushes as well. There we go. It's time to do some enchanting, but I am going to make fresh tools because all of ours are starting to get pretty low. We've got plenty of diamonds, so it doesn't really matter. Going for our pickaxe first, we got efficiency 4. I was hoping for something else on it as well, like fortune, but we didn't get it. For our sword, we got smite 4, and for the axe, we do have unbreaking 3, but we do not have the levels for it anymore. So we're going to head back out. Again, we've got lots of adventuring still to do. It's day 78, we've still got more animals to find, so let's get back out there. Found a mesa biome, and we're looking for wooded badlands because that's where you can find the striped wolf. So I'm just seeing if I can find one. I can see some trees up there. There's rabbits here, but that's not what we want. Yeah, I don't think I can see any, unfortunately. Okay, we've gone back to base and oh, there's a squid that needs to go back in the water. There we go, my friend. Yeah, we've headed over to the village because basically I'm going to try and it's my first ever attempt at using villagers for XP. We're going to try and make him become a Fletcher so that we can trade sticks with him. That is my plan and hopefully that'll get our levels up nice and quickly. Do you want to become a Fletcher? What if I destroy this? Oh, there we go. You do want to be a Fletcher. So annoyingly, I left my emeralds back at base, so I just went back to go grab them and we can now trade with him to get basically loads of things that we don't want. That's fine though, that XP is definitely appreciated. We're going to dig a load of gravel up so that we can trade that with him as well. Where's he gone? Okay, we can do some of that. Okay, so we're getting a decent amount of XP here. It's not too bad at all. Got a lot of things that I don't want. I also had the idea, this is me like learning guys, okay, because I'm not very comfortable with the process for getting villagers and managing my own kind of trades with them, so we're figuring it out, we're learning. I'm going to put him in there and then we're going to start trading paper with him because I'm hoping that he'll be able to give us a silk touch book. That is my plan anyway. So we're just basically trapping him. He's leveling up, which is cool. I had to Google what the pink swirls were. But he's a little bit far away from base. So I'm going to try and get him in this boat. No, please. Oh, okay, there we go. And then my plan is to dig him out of his house. This is the village that is relatively close to base, by the way. But we're gonna drag him in the boat back to our base. I'm having to like dig because he got stuck in the path dirt. But the water is right here, so it won't take much to get him in the water, and that's the majority of the way to our base. I'm going to dig out a small little lovely home for him right in this corner here, and the water will lead him straight in, which is ideal. This took a little bit of figuring out, but we managed to get him in here eventually. Okay, just make sure that that doesn't go anywhere, not that it will. But we're going to block him in now so he can't go anywhere. I'm also going to break the boat so he is now free to wander. And we've got our own little kiosk. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't have silk touch. He's got impaling and unbreaking 3, which is not terrible, but we'll just keep working on him and see whether he eventually gives us silk touch. Please, in the comments, let me know if I'm doing any of that wrong. Let's say I am learning and figuring it out, so any of your advice is appreciated. I also had an idea because I realized that you can't see the crops in the way that I've built these, so I'm going to go ahead and put some more dirt in, and I'm going to re-hoe the land, and then we're going to put the seeds on the top layer so that when they grow, it is all visible from like ground level. It will look so much better when everything fully grows. So we're going to go ahead and do that for all of the crops that we have. We'll do the carrots next, just get them all hoed out the way, and then we'll replant them on the next level up. I'm like madly getting sugarcane now because I'm hoping that we can keep trading with the villager and get his levels up. It's also helping me because it gets my levels up as well, and then we can do more enchanting. But I'm just basically going back and forth to him with as much paper as I can muster, trying desperately to get this silk touch for our bee. I also managed to smack him. I was trying to replace his torch with a lantern, but it's not a problem. He's now cross with us, and obviously his prices go up, so we'll leave him alone for a bit. As I mentioned as well, I really want to get this kind of kennel area expanded because we've got all the dogs just sat in this front section here. So on the back, I'm going to go ahead and basically duplicate what we have done but facing the other way, and then we can put 4 more pens in and the dogs will have somewhere to live. So painstakingly just digging out all the dirt and then putting it back in the right places so that it's all neat and even on the back so that we can build this dog kennel. I wanted to make sure that this was completely symmetrical, so this took a bit of time, like counting and making sure that as I built it, it matched exactly what it looks like on the other side. So we just counted out the blocks and then went ahead and put the pillars in. This pig was watching every move that we were making. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead, put the pillars in, and then I'm going to figure out how we're going to make the front bit match as well. Obviously, we need to put our framework in and we need to strip all of the logs so that it matches what we've got on the other side. Because we've done this on a slight slope as well, I then had to stagger it, but actually I think it ended up looking quite good. It added a bit of interest, so I was fine with it. I'm having to chop down lots of trees. We've got our oak patch over on the other side, and then I did plant some spruce. This is one of those big chunky 4x4, and look at all the logs that we get from that. It's so good. So we're going to make sure that we plant that one back up. I think one of the saplings got damaged, so we'll just pop that back in there. And then, yeah, we're just repeating that same process of what we did for the front. So we are going ahead and putting all the spruce in, and then we need to find a way to connect them like internally so that they go through in one long corridor. Just replacing that so that we can actually get in, popping some stairs in, and I did have to amend the stairs a little bit on the other side so that we could actually get through there. Let's say I just wanted to make sure that the front looked identical as well, so we spent a little bit of time finishing that off, and then there we go, gamers. So after a lot of back and forth of measuring, we now have the pen duplicated completely on the other side, so we can go ahead and move all of the dogs that have been sat out in the like boardwalk bit. They've been sat out there for so long, we can now go and put them in their pens. Nora, this way. Why is Nora typically the naughty one, honestly? Let's get all of these guys in here. There's always one that wanders in perfectly and the other one just fannying around. Okay, but there we go. We've got 1 space left. There's technically 2 more dog variants, but I'd be very doubtful that if in 15 days we can find both of them. That would be very lucky. Okay, so the trader's prices have gone back down to normal, thank God, but we're still only able to trade with him a little bit and we're not getting any further books just yet. I decided to head back out on another adventure and see if we can find any more of the remaining wolf types. There is one that I would really love to get, which is the snowy wolf. Oh, there's a polar bear. But yeah, I'd really love to get the snowy wolf. I think that would look so cute. It has been fun though doing all this traveling. I've seen so many different biomes. Did come across one of these spruce villages and I always think these are so cool. Okay, I'm just going to take the bread. We'll take the leather boots because I have been collecting all of... Okay, I was trying to leave, but whatever. I have been collecting all of the different armor types and I was going to build like a little display area for them. Guys, I think it's happening. Oh my god. We've managed to find the snowy wolf. They are super rare. Super rare. She's on her own. She's the only one out here. I could not find another one. But look at her. She's so cute. Okay, let's make sure we get her straight back to base. Come down here very carefully, please. Yeah, I'm just going to have to yeet you off the side. I'm so sorry. But yeah, let's get her straight back to base. I'm so happy we've been able to find her. Oh my god, it's really precarious just here though. Oh my god. If she gets injured, I'm gonna scream. She keeps wanting to start fights. I mean, there is a lot of mobs out here. I will say it's because it's snowing, which is technically a thunderstorm. I'm trying to like defend her, but she just keeps going for it. Well, that zombie wants her now. Oh my god, she got injured. She got injured. Oh my god. Everyone, you can all die. Oh my gosh. You're naughty. Okay, we're going to stop at this village and sleep so that hopefully, obviously, all of the mobs end up burning. Yeah, I'm just going to She's there. Okay, I'm just going to keep running and hopefully she'll just, yeah, she'll keep spawning with me and all of the mobs can just be left behind. Okay, so we finally made it back to base. That was crazy. I cannot believe we found her. That is so cool. There we go. So cool. So yeah, the snowy wolf apparently really quite rare. I'm gonna have to look up like the exact stats and stuff, but yeah, very glad we got her. Seeing as we've been unable to get the bee's nest the conventional way and it's day 90, we haven't been able to get silk touch at all. We're gonna kind of basically try and cheat the system by using an oak sapling, and we're gonna keep bone mealing it and growing it until we get one. I put the like flowers all the way around the edge, but I don't think it's deep enough. You need a certain amount of space above the sapling. So we're gonna dig one layer down and hopefully that works. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we just need to get out, but we just need to repeat that process over and over again until hopefully a bee's nest spawns. Somebody else that I've been neglecting a little bit is our donkeys. So we're going to go ahead and very quickly put together a pen for them because they've been sat chained to this fence for such a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and build quite a simple little barn for them. We're going to use oak, spruce, and a little bit of granite for the roof. Something that happened while I was doing the donkeys, by the way, is we managed to get bees in here, which is so freaking cool. I shaved some of the tree leaves off a little bit so that you can see them, and I am so happy we finally got them. The donkey barn is now finished, so we're going to go ahead and bring those guys inside. Yeah, just don't eat grass, just get in the house. Okay, well, they can get up nice and high, but we have managed to get the donkeys in. We're going to go ahead and craft a couple of golden carrots so that we can breed them. In my last video, I really wanted to breed them. That didn't work. Oh, I have to tame them first, don't I? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, let's just jump on these donkeys and tame them. Okay, that's one. And that's the other one. There we go. Okay, let's go back and make a couple more golden carrots. Luckily, we've got plenty of gold. There we go. Oh my gosh. That's the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Why is the trader here? What an awkward moment. I was trying to have a cute moment about the baby donkey, okay? You've got literally nothing that I care about. We have gone on a secret mission. I am in search of something. While I was searching, I came across a shipwreck, so we're just going to stop here. It's got buried treasure. I probably won't. We don't have time for that. It's day 95. But we are going to go and catch some tropical fish. You might already know exactly what I've got in mind. It took us a little while to find a warm enough ocean. But this area looks super cool. I'm going to have a little look around, just see if there's anything else that we want to take home from here. Also spotted a really cool looking area over here, so we're just going to try and work our way down. It's like a village in the middle of a mangrove area, but also in the middle of the desert. It's very cool. Again, there's more cats here, but I did not have any fish with me. Yeah, you may have guessed that we got the tropical fish so that we can breed the axolotls. Oh, that's so freaking adorable. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, the baby's so cute. Also, got a few more brown eggs. Oh, and we did. We managed to get one brown chicken. I really thought I wasn't going to get a single one. It's looking at me with those sassy eyes. Look. Cheeky little chicken. We do have one bee. I'm not actually sure if there's more than one bee, but I would really love to breed the bees as well. This one is so ready. Have you got a friend? Hello? You do have a friend. Okay. Oh, we made a little baby bee. They're just so freaking precious, the babies. Like, breeding the animals is one of my favorite things in this entire game. Off camera, I did go ahead and build a dock area. I just wanted to make sure that we had something at like the entrance of the area, but it is now day 99, guys. Like, we have made it all the way here. I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on where we are with the challenges, because obviously we are basically at the end now. So in terms of the animals that we've rescued sheep, pigs, cows, horses, horses, donkeys, chickens, camels, all the wolves, the cat, axolotls, and the bees. The only ones we've not been able to get is a turtle and the llama. Now, I did try and find a llama. I looked in the desert so many times, and the turtles, obviously we couldn't do anything without silk touch. So I think we did pretty well in gathering all of those various animals. We also managed to survive purely off of what we farmed. I didn't eat a single piece of meat, and the only animal we killed was that naughty little pufferfish that took damage to us when we were in that shipwreck. So I think we did pretty well considering all of the challenges we were up against. 100 days goes really, really quickly. We built lots of cute enclosures as well. The bee house was one of my favorites, and being able to get the baby bee was like the icing on the cake. The donkey has grown up already, but we have them in their pen. And then obviously we spent a huge portion of the time going after the wolves, and that was really, really fun. I enjoyed that so much. Let me know in the comments below if I should have gone on and tried to find the final wolf variant, because we literally have 8 out of 9 now. Obviously we also got the snowy wolf, which was incredibly like rare and so cool to be able to find her. So that was really fun, that part. Obviously Nora is in her little cage as well. Hi Nora. The axolotls as well, this is one of my favourite areas, and being able, the baby's grown up as well. Oh my god, they're so quick. But yeah, that's one of my favourite areas, and being able to make that build was just so much fun. Yeah, I have really enjoyed these 100 days. It is now time for our final night's sleep. And there we have it, gamers. 100 days of animal companions has been completed. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. It took a lot of work to pull this together, so I really appreciate your love and support on this video. Thank you so much for watching, and an extra huge thank you to my YouTube members. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss my next video, and I'll catch you in the next one.